Well, hello there, and welcome to this episode of 20 Sides of Failure plays Curse of Strahd. We are live here on the Twitch, and I am just the humble person pressing the stream button. But we can't tell this story without our players. We can't do it without the world that they create. And we have to start with the person with their hands on the creation button, and that is our human artificer.
Hello, I am Dusky P. I'm playing Jack with his left-hand mechanical man, King. I am just ready for the next day.
Someone that is very anxious for the next day is our changeling rogue.
Hello. I'm Sorrow, playing the one and only Azazel. Yeah, we're all gonna die. It's fine. I don't care. I'll live, maybe. Yep.
Well, the one person with a new appreciation on life is our elf cleric.
Everybody, I'm English Ray. I'm playing the elf cleric Austra Rose. Almost said the wrong twin name then. That would have been bad. And yeah, died twice. Not looking to make it a hat trick.
The only person that can maybe relate in the party right now to dying multiple times is the other elf, our elven sorcerer.
Hi everyone, my name is Mythix, and I play Saya Sombra, and I am the shadow sorceress who dances with death quite a bit.
I'd say the closest person to dancing with death right now is probably our Asimar paladin.
Hello. I'm Nurin, and I will be doing Aurora Rose, the other twin, who is right now just enjoying what might be her last night.
And finally, the person very anxious at the prospect of this being the last night. We have our Furbolg Druid.
Hello, everybody. It is your friendly neighborhood Ness, and I play our Furbolg Druid, Sondra Elwood, who is definitely extremely fucking anxious. But hey, it's fine. He has people that he needs to, be there for, and he's ready to just try his best or die trying.
But to bring everyone up to speed so that we are all on the same page of this book, the party members are finally getting ready for that last final push, hopefully rescuing Irina from the clutches of Strahd, who is now being imprisoned in Castle Ravenloft. They have managed to enlist the help of some townsfolk, gotten some favours from here and there, the people that they've made friends with along the way, and decided to hole up in Vallaki for a day of preparation. We have crafting projects, we have sibling bonding, we have people opening up their hearts to each other. We are going to pick up from where we left off last session, with Sonda, Aurora, and Austra taking a private moment, in one of the bed chambers in the Blue Water Inn. Sonda promised that he would do a little bit of exposure therapy with Austra when it came to wolves and dire wolves specifically.
I do believe it was Jack and Sonder actually heading to the smith is where we last left off. and we were going to do the exposure therapy after dinner.
True, but I have essentially nodded to D and gone, yep, you're going to do 3 hours of crafting, and then you're going to come back for dinner. So you don't need to worry about that too much.
Got you. Never mind.
So you all have a dinner together. There's definitely a tension in the air. While there's nothing necessarily different happening, it's almost like the city itself can sense this growing tension, this growing atmosphere. It's almost like the world is holding its breath, just waiting to see what happens and waiting to see what you do. A note is handed. And then the 3 mentioned before, Aurora, Alstra, and Sonda, head upstairs. I will be asking what the rest of you do afterwards. But I want to just focus on this snapshot for a moment. If I remember correctly, Ness, you said that you had found pictures of what you were planning on transforming into.
Yeah, it's more of, like, definitely direwolf, but it's the face and the body language specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's, like, very non-threatening, very much, like, small, I'm okay, I'm not going to hurt you, wag's tail type of style.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find the picture, that would be fantastic.
Alstra.
But it's essentially... Ooh.
No, you're all good. You pop that picture wherever you wanna feel like it's good to put. Alstra, I would
Totally.
like you to describe your, like, initial reaction, because there's always going to be the knee-jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is this normal direwolf size, or is this like direwolf shrinked down?
No, Sonder initially goes to regular direwolf because he has to. But he spends mutation points to, like, shrink himself down to regular dog size.
Okay. So the immediate reaction is taking almost a step back, and she is gripping Aurora's hand and wrist incredibly tightly. And from just the proximity between the twins, Aurora can hear just how quickly Ausha is breathing and hyperventilating almost, and whispering, it's not her. It's not her. It's not her. It's not her. And then, like, when you shrink, it's like, okay. But she is shaking.
Sonder
Her eyes
is
are
like
wide. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Her eyes are just really wide and scared and like not blinking.
Sonder is kind of... I imagine we did this in the big room where it's like the 3 beds. So there's enough space for 1 to wild shape and 2 to have enough distance between them. So Sonder is more like in the corner, and he's laying flat, like with his paws in front of him on his stomach. And his tail is just very softly thumping against the floor as he's just looking like up with his eyes, just for a acknowledgement of it's fine to continue.
It's okay. The amount of pressure on your hands is almost painful, Aurora, because she can't help but hold on to you tightly as if you're kind of like a lifeline there.
Mm-hmm. She'll just start murmuring, like, very gently in Celestial, just like, it's okay, I'm here, it's okay.
When you're ready, Astra, gonna need that wisdom saving throw.
Save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
24.
Okay. With a 24, there's no panic attacks. You are very clear in your mind right now. But you know that there is a big difference between a very pacified Sonder, specifically making themselves smaller and non-threatening, and the real article.
Yep.
The rational side of your brain kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
That while this definitely has helped, it's going to be nothing compared to the real thing.
I think about Alstra over the evening until, like, the others have to go to bed. So, bigger. Kind of emphasizes, like, with our hands as if to be like, make yourself. Like,
Yeah.
increase your volume, make your size bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeing Austra, yeah, he follows the instructions. He'll use another mutate shape, and he will make himself his regular direwolf size. This time he sits upright on his paws, and his tail is still thumping. He's still got the very big eyes, and just softly whines and tilts his head to the side.
It's clear to both of you that she is, like, panicked and is keeping a pretty good grasp on it. So, meaner.
Sonder, like, stands up on his paws and, like, paws a little bit at the ground and, like, shakes his head a little bit with, like, his snout wrinkled up so you can see his teeth, but he does not come closer and he does not make any sound.
Okay. I think at that point, the hand that's in Aurora's hand stays there, but the hand that was on Aurora's wrist is going to move to her own, and kind of as you saw before, Aurora, she's digging her nails into her wrist. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm fine. It's okay. And I think that's probably when she, like, starts to cry and the tears begin to roll down her face.
Sandra lets out this very pathetic whine. It's this very soft, sad sound. As he kind of like... You can definitely see the moment he stops, it looks like he's going forward to like put his head closer to you, and he stops like mid-stride, goes back into position, and like makes himself look a bit smaller. He tucks his head into his shoulders, and he makes sure his tail is in the air so you can see that it's wagging.
So when you take the step forward, she immediately takes a step back. She keeps glancing to Aurora, and then back to Sonda, and into Aurora, and into Sonda. Okay, yeah, come towards me. Aurora, you're gonna have to stand behind me and just hold my shoulders. So I can't run.
Okay. Aurora will silently like do as asked and just hold on to her, continuing to like kind of like starts murmuring again of like it's okay in Celestial.
Sonder very cautiously and very slowly takes one step forward, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more.
It's okay. Her nails are digging so unbelievably hard into her arm that I don't think you can actually see the nails anymore, because that's how hard she is pressing into her skin. Okay. How far away would you say you are now?
I would say probably like 6-7 feet, because we're in a smaller room. It's very... Sandra's posture is very submissive for a dog. Head down, like eyes tilted up, like very, very still.
I don't know how far we should push this. I had in my head that I at least wanted to be able to reach out and touch, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
Sonder will give a nod, and he kind of lays down and flops over onto his back. Like, so he's presenting his stomach, and he has his paws up more to his chest, and he's got his head tilted to the side.
It's clearly very forced, the laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Aurora, push me a little bit closer.
She does. Kind of slowly nudges you forward. like leaning with you, so she's like right behind you as a brace.
Mm-hmm. She would tell you to keep going until she's standing above Sonda. And it's really clear to see that she is terrified. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
Aurora
Okay.
instantly lets her go.
Yeah, so Aisha just completely turns around and hugs you again. Like, head in the crook of your shoulder and just squeezing you and sobbing.
She returns the hug and strokes your hair and tries to like again continue with the celestial, just trying her best to be comforting.
Sonder pops out of wild shape. And he kind of just sits on the floor where he is, and he's like instantly digging into his pockets, like trying to get out any type of floral scent, anything that has a strong smell, that would at least help calm Austra down and ground her a little bit. Definitely mint and lavender, and probably a bit of eucalyptus. And he, like, taps them against his hand and then begins to break the leaves so that the scent can disperse well into the air. But he just stays back, lets Austra and Aurora handle it until he's told otherwise.
Austra does eventually stop shaking and does very gingerly let go of Aurora to turn to face Sonda. Glad that he's now back in his normal form.
He gives her a very soft smile when she does turn to look at him.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for everything.
There's no need. There's no need for you to thank me.
Austra just steps forward as you're talking and just hugs you.
He lets out a little bit of a soft chuckle.
Sorry, I
like,
should have asked.
He wraps his arms around Austra and like pulls her into a very tight, very secure hug, and like rests his cheek on the top of her head, and is just like, one hand is just rubbing up and down her back, like very soothingly, while the other one is kind of like wrapped more around her shoulders. I am always up for a hug. Whether it's for you, whether it's for me, whatever you need. I'm just glad I could help.
You did, thank you. There's a very, very high chance that Mariska is gonna be in dire wolf form when we fight. I was her favorite chew toy.
Sandra kind of just like tuts a bit softly, and gives her a little bit of an extra squeeze. I understand. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve any of it. And obviously, I can't say what will or what won't happen tomorrow. But I will try my best to keep her away from you. And I myself won't turn into a direwolf.
No, you do what you've got to do. You're a direwolf and her direwolf, while both direwolves are different.
My coloration is black and white. Goes with my hair, actually. But my eyes still stay the same. And he kind of like pulls enough away to where he can like duck his head a little bit and like look into Austra's eyes with a bit of a soft smile and like one hand kind of just brushing away a tear that's rolling down her cheek.
I want to be the one to kill her.
I will give you the best opening that I can for that. But if things get too hairy, or if you're in more danger, then we're not going to stand by idly for that.
No, quite literally been there, seen it. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
It is going to be a hard-fought battle, where we all need to put our best selves forward. But we need to have faith. We need to have courage. And we need to help each other whenever we can. I can do my best on that front. I have a few spells that I'm able to keep up while I'm in wild shape. But they won't last forever.
I'm gonna make sure nobody goes down.
Make sure you do that for yourself as well. You can't help anybody else if you're also in danger.
Just nods ahead. At some point, Austra has like opened an arm out to like bring Aurora into the hug.
Group hug, let's go!
Heck yeah. She joins in.
You've been really quiet, Aurora.
I'm just letting you figure things out, and bonding with Sonder never hurts.
No,
Just
it's
gives
good
her a
hugger.
bright smile.
You're a very good hugger.
Thank you. I'd say it's actually one of my better qualities.
Do you two want to go eat?
Food sounds wonderful.
Did we tell Jack when we were going to have food?
I don't think so.
Alright. I'll go get him then. You lot take as much time as you need. Do whatever you have to make yourself feel better. But let me know if you need anything. I am always available, even if I'm asleep and you have a nightmare or something bad happens. Just kick me awake and I will be right there.
I don't sleep.
Right.
Elf.
Well, if you ever get any bad feelings, he
Nods
gives
ahead.
he gives Austra one more big squeeze and like bumps his head lightly with Aurora, gives her a squeeze, and detaches from the group. He does a very big stretch where his tail kind of curls a little bit. And you hear a few joints pop. Alright. I need to go bring our boy home. I will be back as soon as I can.
Be safe.
We'll see if we can maybe have some food waiting. She'll just kind of like look at Ouster, like if you're gonna be okay to go down there that soon.
Yeah, she's already kind of gone over to one of like the bowls of water and is just like splashing her face.
I promise that we won't be too long, so don't worry. We'll be alright. Gives a soft smile and uses both hands to give them a wave. I'll be back soon. And just very quietly closes the door with a soft click and goes off to fetch Jack and so we can all have dinner.
All right then. Jack collected, Danica and Erwin warned. You're all brought together at the end of the day. Back to a place that you, admittedly, haven't properly settled in since the first time you all met here. It's a little surreal sat here, Rictavio off in a corner drinking a glass of wine. Danica and the children running around as if nothing has changed and nothing has happened. Erwin bringing over massive stew bowls with the intention of warming you up from the inside out. It's almost as if this is a normal evening. And not you planning on killing Strahd tomorrow.
I will say at some point Saya will make an appearance to rejoin everyone.
Yeah? Unless anyone specifies otherwise, I was assuming that everyone was joining together for dinner.
While we're waiting for people, I will be working on the map again.
Easy enough done.
Do you need me to make a roll?
Yeah, that's going to be an intelligence check.
Okay. intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is not going well.
Your recollection is just as good as it was last time. And you don't really make it past. There's a foyer with a couple of pillars, and then there's a doorway that leads off to the right, and then somewhere around there's a dining room.
that. Okay. Yeah, it's the thing of, I fucking hate to say this or ask this. Azazel? Or is he not here?
I've just been chilling outside lately, and that's all who comes in. He'll be like, he sits and will like have a plate in front of him, and every once in a while he'll just like, if there's like a dog or something like that, just throw it to the floor because he doesn't need it. Otherwise, he would look at me like, what? What do you want? What do you need? Yes, I'm here. That's a shitty map.
I was gonna ask politely, but I'm just gonna first say fuck you and then help me.
I feel like your sister would not prefer that. And with what?
Fuck you, you obnoxious asshole, she says with middle fingers. Pointed your way, and then points down to the map. And goes, help me with the map!
Before you're able to put your like 2 middle fingers to point to that map, he takes his thumb and index finger, puts them in a circle, and goes up and down on your middle fingers. Before you're able to pull them down, he goes, "Oh, that's sure, that's fine." Do I need to roll DM?
Yeah.
Just doing an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I can't remember. Did my fucking no? My intelligence didn't go up with the transformation.
No.
It's not gonna look too sexy. It's gonna look so good. So that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's actually correct.
In fairness, it's not necessarily that anything that Austra has done is wrong, but you could see where there's a gap in the memory, in the sense of, like, she's obviously gotten to a certain point and then isn't able to go further than that.
It's all wrong.
I know that's a lie.
No.
Just help me fill in the gaps.
That's fine. Give it to me. Just go pull a hill, start filling in the gaps for her.
So, with where Austra started, you now have a comprehensive map of the... I'm not going to call it the ground floor, because I think in this situation, ground floor would imply that you were in the catacombs. But at least at ground level, you have an entire floor mapped out with multiple spiral staircases, multiple rooms that could be of interest, and the one that is the main interest, especially for your mission, is the chapel.
You're welcome. All right, yeah, I didn't expect a thank you, but, that's fine.
Yeah, she's looking over it and is, like, walking through the halls herself, like, when you mentally do so.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like... No, that's right.
I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's right.
You aren't such an obnoxious asshole. You might actually be likable.
I'm so lovable.
Somehow.
I know, it's a gift. Are we finished yet?
Almost.
Okay.
There are areas of the castle that I wasn't allowed to go to. And she would tell him which areas that she wasn't allowed to go into.
Did I sneak into those areas as whenever I was rolling back then?
No, you essentially any area that Austra wasn't allowed into, you also weren't allowed into.
That I wasn't able to sneak into? Because I remember I made a roll to stealth around.
That you did.
You tell me no.
No, you did. But because of how big the castle is, there are certain areas that even you didn't get to see. Just because of time. But also the thing of, because you knew that Strahd was questioning Austra every day, if you ever went into those areas, she would have to tell him.
Yep, I wouldn't tell her to begin with.
Well, she was following you the entire time, if you remember.
Right. That's right. I do. My bad.
Right. That's also my bad.
No, you were following me the whole time. How did you... nope, never mind. It's fine. I'm not going to say anything more.
Well, in case you forgot, I did have to be transformed, so I didn't know if you did anything during that time. But clearly you didn't.
Clearly, you have a huge crush on me, and you just can't bear to tell your sister.
Clearly I am asking you because I want to know if you actually found any information out about T.S. and Valdis.
I found out a lot of things. Doesn't mean I have to tell you. I missed this. he just sits back and just smile.
You see her take a deep breath, like with her eyes shut, and then just... And then it's a very false smile, where, you know when people smile and the teeth stay connected and they, like, talk through their teeth? I would appreciate it if you could tell me what information you know.
I really did miss this, I tell you what. And there's a smile, but his smile isn't so memorable. It's snarled, it's jagged, it's not good. It's very monstrous, but he clearly does not know that.
Dude, your smile's scary.
Oh, sweet. That's good to know.
No, it's fucking ugly. My sister's gonna hate it.
Apparently she wants it. Like all of it. I'm such an asshole.
And you should be thankful for Tsuni that she does.
Yeah, I don't need to be thankful for shit. I was born this way.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, I rose. Nope. Sorry. I need to stop myself. I'm going to go die now. Look, when you rise again twice, you know you got something good. This is too pretty to die. Why am I laughing? I broke. What about Valdis did you want to know?
And T.S.
I'm not talking about TS.
Well, are they both alive? Or are they changed?
TM, did you... between me and you, Between me and you... I don't know anything, right?
You want this to be a whisper?
Yeah, whisper, because I want to make sure I'm throwing them off the beat, whether I am or if I'm not.
Okay, yeah, we will...
Well, thank you for telling me that I'm going to insight your ass when you get back.
Yo, you're welcome to. Am I going to the whisper room?
Yeah, we're going to the whisper room.
Whisper.
When Discord decides to
Hi.
load. There we go.
I do know something, don't I?
No. And that
don't,
and that
that's
was one of the things that surprised you when going around Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Because when Strahd was very proud of showing off Austra and being there like, oh yes, I have her in my clutches, essentially.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't also bring out TS and Valdis surprised you.
So I don't know if they're alive or not.
You've
correct?
got no idea. You've not seen their bodies. You've not seen them. You have
That's
no
what I
clue.
thought. Yep. That's what I thought, but I wanted to confirm. I'm like, am I just forgetting? I'm like, no, I really don't think I know anything. So, cool. Thank you.
Alright, then head on back.
Oh, they're back.
Oh.
I'm not talking about TS. Valdis, I have no idea.
God. No.
Christ.
Okay, hang on. Where is it?
I love how the dice just love to screw me over.
They know poetics.
I have a +7, and I got a 10 in total.
I may have a +6.
Admittedly, Azazel, especially in this new form, is hard to read. He's always been slippery. He's always had that kind of nature that you've never been able to pin down 100%, but especially now. But as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
She takes a deep breath and sits back in her chair.
You were standing? Wow, you're short.
No, we were already sitting down, you asshole. But she was leaning on the table, and now she's sitting back into the chair, away from you. Looks
I
at you,
really missed this.
sighs. After everything you put me through, you really aren't going to tell me anything.
I told you what I know. I told you I have no idea about how it is. TS, I know things, but they're for me. Whether it be TS or something else.
So, you know nothing about Val, but at least TS is still with us.
I never said that.
Why are you not telling us?
I will. How about I give you half truths, shall we? Maybe
no, I
it's a
don't
full
want
truth.
half-truths.
I have no idea.
I would like to know what you know.
No. That's not a good thing to know. What I'll tell you is I don't know about Valdis. I don't know about TS. I know TS was in some deep shit. But that's besides the point.
What do you mean by deep shit?
I know. This is mine to hold. He's dead because of me, so I get to keep this, thank you.
He's dead.
Oh, you were dead? No, you all died at the same time.
Yeah, I died because of you, asshole, so I think I should be able to get a bit of information.
Oh, you blame me for that too, that's fine.
You left.
Sure, that's fine. No, I should expect it. I'll take that one. Hold on. Yep, okay, I buried that one. I don't know if he's alive right now. Why would I know if he's alive right now? You were in there longer than me. If anything, you're the one who should be spilling it. No, shouldn't use that word.
Spilling my guts?
Sure, why not?
I already spilled all my blood, so...
Okay, yep, just, that's fine. If you want a knife, you can stab me. It's the same thing.
No, because my sister will not be happy.
I didn't say it was gonna make her happy.
It's not going to change things.
No, but it might make you feel better.
He can see the indents on her arm still.
Mhm.
No. It won't.
So what else would you like to know that I won't tell you?
You found any weaknesses?
Honestly, dude's
No.
a prideful shit.
Yeah.
Prideful little shit. Thinks
Yeah.
he's got a big dick. Pretty sure he's more girth than length. He really likes his women. Like, he's weird about it.
Yeah.
Like, so, really likes women, so I'm sure that's part of it. Excuse me. He'll definitely use your weaknesses against you, because you all have many.
Oh, yeah, we know that. Marishka's definitely going to be fighting as a direwolf.
So in particular, besides like the standard, no. Again, you were in there longer than me. You were with him longer than me. So these are things that you should probably know. I was there as a guest under arrest.
Oh, and I was there of my own volition.
Never. You, you picked up a thing from him. You like to twist things.
No, I think that just happened when I was completely abandoned.
Well, looks like I'm not going to get any further around here other than being blamed
I
for more
wasn't
things, so that's
referring
fine.
to you. I was not referring to you.
That's a half-truth. Is there anything else? Otherwise, I will take my money.
No, honestly, when I said it, I was on about Suni. But that's by the by.
I don't think she left, but that's fair enough.
No, she did. She left me. Which is
I-
why I know that if you ever try to turn Aurora, I will stab you with a stake through the heart.
You could do it now. If anything, she's the one who wants it, and I'm probably not going to be the one to do it. But, you know, she's got the eyes. And other assets.
Dude, stop talking.
I mean, if you looked, though, like, I mean, you've bathed together, you know. Just like the curve. Right with the hip bone. He's just going to start going into detail.
You really want to keep poking that?
I will poke whatever you give me. I am already dead. I have
And so
no...
is that version of me.
What?
And so is that version of me. That version of me is dead. That is no longer what I look like.
Okay. Also, I've come to learn in this new form, I didn't give a shit before. Apparently I give a less of one now. Do I still feel? Absolutely. But I've also come to the understanding that I am no better than Strahd. So therefore I'm not going to attempt to be. I will be what it is and what I am. And when the time comes, I will be dealt with in any manner that I shall be. Until then, you all are in my best interest to continue to be what I need to be. So, to make it easier for everybody to figure out what to do with me later, I'm not anything. I am just a roadblock to be dealt with later. So if this roadblock can assist you with something, the roadblock would be happy to help. Until then, I am not one who's going to coddle you, and make you feel better, because that's your job. Just like Aurora did when she lost you. She dealt with it. She moved forward. She did what she needed to do to get to the job that needed to be done. And I think she looks fabulous. So if anything, don't take a note from me. Take a note from her. She's the one doing it right. Sandra will also be incredibly helpful, I'm sure. He likes that. Big brain. Great talk. He's going to get up and start walking out to give everybody space.
Well, life with you two is never dull.
You're really, really quiet. I did not hear that.
No, sorry. Life with you two is never dull. Aimed mostly at Austra as Azazel is taking his leave.
No, but I imagine it was probably a lot easier when one of us wasn't here.
Don't say that. Because it most certainly was not.
You didn't have us butting heads.
I would rather the two of you butt heads, and I would rather have to sit at a dinner table listening to it for the rest of eternity than to go through that time again where I lost you.
Well, it won't be for eternity. But I think I've got another good 350 years or so left. You still wanting, you still wanting to find a way to prolong your life?
Worse.
Then when
Best.
we get out of here, we'll start looking.
Yeah, that part of the idea.
But you are aware that he basically just said that right now he's helping us, but it could twist.
I know.
Be careful.
I know. I know that there's people who see it as foolish, but I do trust him.
Information's only good for as long as it's relevant. And he knows that more than anybody else. As soon as he feels that he is irrelevant, that's when we have to be careful.
Well, a little bit of luck there because he's never going to be irrelevant to me.
He will never be irrelevant to you, but he will feel as if he's irrelevant to the rest of us and the party.
Then that's something to deal with as it happens. For now, we need to focus on surviving tomorrow first.
I think we need to go over everything with Jack.
I'm more than happy to.
You know, I would like just to have a regular, normal conversation with Azazel, where it's not... where it just doesn't become this mess. Be nice to actually have a conversation with him. I wasn't like a human, but neither of us are human right now.
Assuming we're all in the same room, Saya just goes, "Oh, believe me, I've tried."
Yeah, I should point out as your DM that you all did this at the same dinner table. This has all been
Yeah, no, that's
public
fine.
and private. Or, yeah. To the point that Rictavio and Danica are also shooting you side-eye glances because you're doing this in the tap room of the tavern.
last thing I'll say before deferring to Jack is all I've ever done is simply just talk to Azazel.
No, we've talked to Azazel's. You've had conversations with him, and that's a difference. It's easy to talk to someone, but actually converse with them, different thing.
And it's always worth the time.
Time and I are not on very good standing with each other recently.
You do know that you have a long lifespan ahead of you now, don't you, Astra?
Yeah. It feels odd. I had a short lifespan, and then I had no lifespan. Because I had eternity. And now I feel like I have too much time. But also felt as if my clock should have stopped a while ago.
Yeah. In some ways, I can relate with you.
The clock stopping part?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. Stopping and starting, stopping and starting. It's... Does a number on you. Say, if I die before you, can you put on my gravestone, died 3 times? This time it's stuck.
If I remember.
I'll write you a letter or something.
I don't think you will, though. You may live out me.
Wait, how old are you? Also, actually, we've never had this conversation, I don't think.
I'm only in my 80s.
Yeah, you got nearly... No, you have got like 60 years on me. Wait, in elven terms, am I like a kid?
Mm-hmm. You and I were adolescents.
When do you become an adult?
Some say it's when you reach 100. Some say when you feel that you felt that you've matured enough. And in the culture of elves, some become an adult and decide to change your name.
Change your name?
Yeah, it's almost like you take on a new...
I swear to God, if you say it's almost like a rebirth, I'm gonna kick you under this table.
Well, I don't think it's a rebirth. I think it's, in a way, you've grown up. You leave behind who you were and take on something else. A lot of elves do it. I don't think it's something I'll ever do, though. I like my name.
Good name.
Yeah.
Also the alliteration, it makes it, like, sound cool. Thea Sombra. Just... whatever. Has a ring to it.
Hopefully it's a name worth remembering one day.
Well, I'm gonna remember it for a while.
And I will remember Astra. In fact, you're already an honorable mention in everyone's minds. Sitting there, she just kind of looks at Sandra and goes, I sounded like an adult now. Didn't I sound cool?
Sandra kind of just, like, has been keeping his head down and trying very, very much not to eavesdrop this entire time. And just, like, looks up, like, with his mouth, like, half full of food. With just these wide eyes. And just, like, hurries to swallow his food. You are definitely maturing, that's for sure. I wouldn't say, full adult yet. Technically, if we're going by specifics, Austra is technically an adult already.
Hmm?
Since you died, in your 20s, you are the equivalent of that age in elf years. So technically you're over 100 because you're past 18.
Well, this is horse shit!
I'm sorry.
Like, no, it's not your fault. Just... I lived 20 years as a human. I become an elf. And like that, 100 years have gone already?
Well, okay, so... technically, yes. But elves age so much slower than most races do. So, you are still the same age. You are still in your 20s, technically. You don't feel any different. You're still an adult. No time has passed. Your body has just changed. You were an adult when you died. You're an adult now. No time has passed.
Well, in that case, then, Sarah, I'm definitely dying before you, so you need to remember to put it on my gravestone.
How about we leave the death talk for another time?
I think I'd have to agree with Sandra on that one. Kind of a bit of a mood killer, if you'd ask me.
Pun intended.
Well, I'm gonna go retire for a bit. Whenever you're free, Sonder. Something I want to talk to you about.
Of course. If nobody else needs me for anything, then I will very happily follow you. I've got, nothing else planned.
If you want to take the map with you, go for it.
I'll take a look at that tomorrow. Still got some works to do. Getting your rapier as well as getting that handled. I hope
Anything you want me?
tonight.
Anything you want me to do with the 4 hours that I have extra over you guys?
Anything you think that's useful.
Okay.
Jack will head upstairs.
If any of you need me, I'll be available after my talk with Jack. So just let me know. As he just follows Jack, with a little bit of a wave to everybody else.
Until they get into one of the actual rooms up the second floor. Sonder,
Yes.
I've been thinking about it, and I think I already know the answer, but I'm... How do I put this?
Take as much time as you need.
I want you to be safe. I can't guarantee that tomorrow. I'm already going to be stretched pretty thin about what's going on. I was thinking about talking to Alstrad. Seeing about that extent of the spell they cast on the Zazel Fool. Get you out of here. I want you to take it.
Sonder kind of like runs a hand through his hair, like a little bit speechless. I understand the sentiment. I want you to be safe too. I don't want anything to happen to you. And I know that's probably not going to happen, considering the person that we're fighting against. But I'm not leaving if you're still there.
So what I figured you'd be saying.
I've already watched my family die once. I don't plan on doing that again. We've already lost Queenie. I can't lose you too.
Well... Let's flip the deck then. Comes down to it. We both make sure everyone else gets out.
He gives Jack a sad smile and a nod. That was the plan anyways.
We'll Sonder do a hug, just try to like wrap his arm around his neck a bit, just to give him a small noogie.
Sonder will definitely bend down.
I just hope it doesn't have to come to that.
I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that it doesn't. I do believe we can do this. I do believe that everyone can get out. Not unscathed, but alive. If we do this right, if we, as you say, play our cards correctly, we put everybody in position where they need to be, and everybody does their best. We got this. We can do this. And we can save Irina, and we can kill Strahd, and then everything will be alright. We just have to believe. We have to.
Miracle nod. Well, never been one for belief, but I'll try it.
Believe in
One
yourself.
night.
Believe in your abilities. Believe in that. And he just taps Jack's temple with a finger. Believe in that brain of yours. Some things might not go as planned. Most things don't, actually. But that's alright. Because we have a whole army on our side. And they might be able to buy us enough time. And we are capable. We have so many strong people here. This isn't like before. It's not just you, me, and Amira. It's everybody. And we can take care of each other. Can cover each other when needed. We're going to be alright. And if it does come down to it, then we'll make sure everyone else is alright. But I'm not leaving you. Not ever. And he kind of just, like, takes both hands and, like, puts them on the sides of Jack's face so he can, like, look eye to eye. You are my family. You mean the world to me. You don't understand how much your existence makes me happy and gives me something to live for when I had nothing. I love you, and I'm not going to leave you. Ever. If that means I have to die, at least I'll die next to you. And we can go greet Queenie with open arms. But you're not doing this alone, because I won't let you.
Thank you, Sandra.
You have nothing to thank me for.
No, I definitely do. I don't think I'd be holding out as much if it wasn't for you.
He just pulls Jack into a tighter hug. Kind of tucks Jack's head underneath his chin and just gives him this very tight squeeze. I'm always here for you. Whatever you need. If you just need to vent, if you need to cry, if you need to yell, if you need to scream, whatever it is, I'm here for you. And I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me for the rest of your life.
Thank you, Sonder. Again. I don't... I'm done taking up your time.
What? Stop that.
I do want to talk to, Never mind. I need to get back to the forge.
Jack, you do need sleep.
I will get sleep. Don't you worry on that one. But I do need to get Elstra's weapon ready.
He just gives Jack this very intense look. It's like he's trying to pick Jack apart piece by piece. And it's the most intimidating Sonder has really looked. It's very uncanny.
You said trust my head, right? Whatever it says.
I do trust you. More than anything. So I know you'll keep your word when I say, take care of yourself. And if you need anything, and I mean anything, I don't care what time it is. I don't care how silly you think it is. If you need something, come find me.
I will. Don't you worry.
He holds out his pinky. I've been told this is how you cement promises.
Guess Zazel taught you some good things.
I also was taught what a fist bump was.
I think, is Saunders pinky in his.
Now it's a deal. And you can't ever break it. Because that means that I would have to take your finger, and I really don't want to do that because you need it.
Who told you you'd take fingers if they break this? No, I ought to know that answer.
Sandra just gives him a bit of a cheeky smile.
I'm gonna head back out to the forge. I do need to get us ready for tomorrow, though. I'll sleep. I will take care of myself. Do the same, Sonder.
I am trying my best.
Your best isn't good enough. You need to sit down. You need a break.
I sat down actually a while ago. Danica let me upstairs into one of the rooms for a little bit. And it was very nice. I do need to change that pillow, though.
So you're not doing alright, then?
He kind of just gives Jack this very slightly guilty look. You know when a dog eats something that they're not supposed to, and they look at you, and then they look away? It's like that.
Sonder.
We have more important things to worry about. And
I don't.
I'm alright. I'm just... There's a lot of things happening, that are a bit stressful. A lot of things consecutively in a row. And... Well, let's just say the smell of burnt flesh isn't exactly my favorite smell. It brings back some very ugly memories.
Sonder. You need the extra sleep than anyone else right now.
I promise I will do the best that I can.
Promise to make sure everything will turn out alright tomorrow.
This might sound a bit weird, but I feel like we're the parents of this group.
Nah, if anyone's the parent of the group, it'd be you.
I've never been a dad before. But this definitely feels like it.
Can't say I've been a father either.
I mean, I've definitely taken care of children before, but never in a parental role. It's very stressful, actually. But I digress. You should go work on Austra's weapon.
No. Turn to head out and head towards the forge. Specifically looking for Azazel outside.
Yeah, he's just kind of back against the walls, kind of leaning, chilling. You see you, kind of gives like a little bitty like 2-finger salute, like what's up?
Nothing much. I need a quick favor.
Okay.
I should just know. I don't know what to do.
Was the first time he's been speechless. I love it. Tell me more.
Could you set up that telepathic link again?
Right now?
Yes. I need
Or what?
Austra in the loop as well.
Why?
I will tell you. You're gonna be in the loop. I can't stop that.
No, you can't. I'm the I'm God in that world. So why?
Just do it and you'll find out. I'm gonna be going on a walk right now.
Hold on, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna just open the doors. See Alstra. I'm just gonna give them a middle finger, and I'm gonna choose them as one of the people because I have to see them. I will choose.
She'd throw up a middle finger back.
The ice cream. I'm sorry. I just saw Dusky get ice cream.
Just came in and just ice cream cone.
I will choose Alstra, Aurora. I almost said Maxwell. Jack and wait, hold on. That's 3. Oh, sure. I'll throw Sonder in, but they aren't going to be able to hear anything unless I choose to. So.
Yay! I'm in the loop!
I mean, you're not going to hear it, but you're there.
I am so happy to be there.
I'm going to look back to you, Jack, and be like, and I'm just going to talk to you, be like, so what's this bullshit about?
I'm gonna start sending messages.
Okay. And then, are you sending it as in a group chat, or are you going to send it to me, and then I choose what I'm going to send to Alstra? That's the way this is going to work. You need to send it to me, and I'll choose.
I was gonna say, depending on if my understanding of the ability is correct, it's essentially Azazel as the sounding board in the middle. You can talk to Azazel. Azazel can talk to you, but you can't talk to anyone else in the chain. So it is very much you talk to Azazel, and then him choosing what to pass on.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like those old telephone operators.
Yes,
Like
I'm gonna be like,
frogs.
stand by, move to the next person.
This
He
is the
said
second
you're.
time I've had to do this.
Oh, how the tides have tide.
It's oh how the tables have tabled.
No, it's how the tides have tide.
But I will start messaging people, and for the
People,
rest of the
you
night-
mean person, and
Yes.
it's me, sir.
You are people. You are a changeling. You are people.
Valid.
But for the rest of the night, until Jack just needs to go to bed, he's gonna take that long sword that Auster gave him, try to trade that in for a rapier, and then put an infusion onto that.
Hey, Jack. Did we ever get that thing I asked? 9 of them.
9 of what?
In your mind, caskets. Do we have 9 caskets in this building? I never looked.
We had 13 actually.
Yeah,
We got
have
13,
shit
so
ton.
we're fine. Okay, that's what I thought. But I'm like, wait a second, brain froze. This is accurate.
Mhm.
Thank you. Continue.
We want to move to other people, we can, because it's just gonna be private messages as of right now.
What do you mean, make other people?
It was more towards the DM.
Video when you did that.
We're making other people.
I'm like, I can, but I didn't know you were okay with this.
Are you going to start spreading the word of Jack D, or are you just leaving it there for now?
He's messaging me.
Oh, he's fully... Oh, okay, fair enough, he's doing it that way.
Fully just, yep.
And I will
Beautiful.
do so.
The only people who are going to know, I'll send you screenshots, are going to be the people who are in the loop. And whomever decides...
Well, no, because... No, this is the beautiful thing. Azazel now has full
Guys, I
control
guess I'm
about
on
what...
my own.
No, this is fully the thing of, like... Azazel has complete control about what he passes on, so you can send Azazel as much as you like.
And I may or may not send it to whoever I want. Oh, wrong, sorry, wrong person, wrong phone number.
This is just funny.
Whoops.
That's how we have to go into like the whispers room and do like some weird like not listening shit.
I really guess I'm on my own here.
I mean, I could verbally tell you if I wanted to. I might not send this to Strahd. I might just send this to Strahd. Who knows?
Yes, because you can see Strahd right now.
I can. You know I can. We all know I can. But continue. Okay.
Well, what I can say to you, D, is that you managed to trade the rapier in before you even came for dinner. Because you had that time of like 3 hours between fixing King, Azazel getting back, you getting the stuff from the coffin shop. Like, there was a big chunk of time in there that you were able to trade out the rapier. So you were able to do that before dinner. Easy enough done. The infusion work... Yeah, because it takes an hour, right?
It can be done part of my long rest, so...
Oh, fair enough. So, in that case then, I will say that you spent the crafting time that isn't accounted for making adaptations to the coffins. So you took the materials that you needed from the forge to the coffin shop, and there are now 9 coffins with hooks and pulley systems with holes drilled into them so that, in theory, they can be dragged.
Fantastic.
And that is all done. If the infusion can be done as part of a long rest, then we don't need to worry about that. Okay, I think Jack is technically all fully accounted for. So the only person, realistically, that I need to turn to now is Aurora.
Basically eating dinner and spending time with her sister until it's time to turn in.
All right then. Is there anything that any of the remaining people around the table want to do or want to talk about before I say that, like, it's time to go to bed?
Negative. I'm
No.
at the table. Why did I say that?
I don't think so. I think I've said all that Sandra would need to, unless somebody has questions or wants to talk.
Rhonda,
Yes.
where did Jack go?
Oh, he went to the forge, to continue his, tinkering thing.
Damn, do I know where the forge is? I feel like I do, but I can't remember.
No, you don't.
Dea, do you know where the forge is?
Oh, yeah, I've been there before. It's, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. It's where Jack does his repairing of King and other things. So she'll get up and look at Austra and wait for...
I'll be back in a bit, Aurora, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
I'll be here.
DM, do I see them come out the door?
Yeah. They're not being subtle about it.
What are you two off to?
Somewhere you're not?
I want to say to you, I wouldn't find him right now if I were you.
Why?
That was telepathic. I apologize.
I assumed it was.
Okay, sorry, didn't know.
No, that's my bad.
Yeah, okay, so she's narrow her eyes at Azazel and would ask in her head, why?
I'm pretty sure he asked me to do this because he didn't want it known, and I don't know if he's able to actually tell you face to face. You do as you wish, but I recommend going and sitting down again.
I cast sending.
Yeah. So just before you read out your sending, I would say that Saya, for your sake and for your perspective, there's very much a conversation, and then they're just staring at each other for a bit.
Taking a quick realizing what's going on, I'm like, sorry, she's fucking me with her eyes.
Oh my god.
You missed out a word there.
I know.
Saya will try to move past him.
I'm not blocking you. I am not body blocking in any way. I am.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know where you were.
I was literally just in the same spot that Jack left me, just leaning against the door, and it was just kind of like making a friendly suggestion from telephones he's hearing.
Telephone.
Yeah. So Saya will just be like, well, come on, Astra, let's go. I can lead the way.
And you,
One second.
I was gonna say, you turn and say, come on, I'll lead the way, and she's making hand movements and gesturing, and magic is flowing from her hands.
Hey Jack, I don't like Azazel in my head. I'd rather come talk to you. I'll meet you at the forge.
She'll
You know
stop
what?
and wait for her to do the spell.
I will say telepathically, you can't get me out of your head. This is the best part of this thing. Like you can leave and go talk to him. I'm still going to keep talking to you. Like this is a threat.
I just can't get you out of my head.
I mean, continue. Go. Shoot. The whole guy should say out loud to both of you. Shoot. Go. Do as you wish. Don't do what people ask for other people to do. It's fine.
You would get a response. You really don't need to. Would prefer it if I could be allowed to focus.
Saya's just gonna turn around and be like, what's going on?
Alstra and Jack are a thing, and they're trying to keep it secret.
What?
No, Azazel's in my head, and because I don't trust him, I tried to send a message to Jack.
They're having a bit of a fight right now.
But and she's just gonna be like, oh, I didn't know that.
Jack's really into born again elves.
I know you're joking, but she doesn't know that.
Why do you think I'm continuing this?
She's just gonna go. And she just
Confusion and worry on Saya's face, and I just sigh, and I look to you. Not my type.
Do you like Jack?
As a person?
I'm so glad because I'm doing it to you. It's what happened a couple sessions ago. I'm a horrible person.
Azazel, the king of pitting the party against the party.
Yes.
Her heart just drops and she goes,
Right before the big fight, motivation.
I-
Say I'm an asshole. Why would you listen to anything I would ever say? Why is it this thing? The one time I'm being an asshole intentionally, you believe me, but other times when I'm being 100% like trying to be honest, you're like, fuck you. Why is this the time you believe me?
because I like him, and it would.
Saya.
It's me.
She's looking at both of you, and she's like so confused.
Saya, 3 things. 1, it came from Azazel's mouth. 2, really isn't my type.
That's hurtful.
3, really not looking for that kind of thing right now. I kind of have some personal shit to deal with.
Okay. Sorry. She'll nod and go. Okay, yeah, you're right. Both of you are right. I kind of told Jack how I felt about him, and I he already kind of said that there's no future for us, so. Do you still want to go to the forge? I can still take you.
No, he doesn't want to be disturbed.
She nods and we'll turn and walk back, and Is King's left at the tavern, right?
King was left at the tavern, yes.
Yeah, so there's
Great.
just this uncanny automaton that looks like Irina just sat at a table.
Great. Well, she was wearing her cloak. Saya's upset now. She's taking her cloak back and puts it on and just kind of looks at everyone and looks like she's about to cry.
Saya, I swear to you, under whatever gods you do or don't believe in, and what god I do believe in, really, really not my type.
I believe you. She looks at Azazel, goes, that really hurt though.
He did it for that exact reason. And he did it because he's bored, and because he could.
She's gonna go over to the table, pick up a plate, and just chuck it at Azazel.
Those are Danica's. Oh, okay.
Because of your strength score, that probably makes it about halfway across the tap room. And
Can we just like put the plate down, like just like stop her doing that?
No, I
Nope.
want to see that plate fall like 20 feet in front of me. I'm gonna look up and be like, oh! Just fall backwards outside the door.
She's not strong at all. It probably doesn't even reach them. It just falls it'll just shut her on the ground.
Sandra just goes and gathers all the pieces and just casts Lesser Restoration.
on what?
Damn it! No, that's not the correct fucking. Don't listen to me.
Take the pieces from you, and I cast mending
Yeah, thank you. Don't listen to me.
multiple times to fix it.
Yeah.
She just kind of gives Aurora a look like, I can't believe you're with this man. He's so mean. And just goes upstairs.
Oh, he's a piece of work, alright. He's a real piece of work. Do you know what he did? And I'm looking at Aurora as I say this.
I feel like you'll tell me, even if I don't ask, so...
Do you want to know?
I suppose you may as well tell me.
No, do you want to know?
She just shrugs. It's just like, you've already gotten this far, you may as well.
He just told that poor girl upstairs who has clearly got a thing for Jack, that I had a thing for Jack. And she believed him. And now she's upset. And I feel bad because she's upset. But I also want to go kick his ass.
Go, Astra, go!
So do you want to go talk some sense into him while I go console her?
I guess so.
Thank you. And just goes upstairs after Saya.
Sonder will also pipe in. He will jump a little bit off the floor, look behind him with a raised eyebrow, and just, yeah, I'm coming with you too. And just back to Azazel is just very softly, what did you do?
I did exactly what I've done every day that I've met them, and for some reason, this is the one fucking time they believed me without question. What the fuck?
Oh boy. Okay.
It's a sensitive topic, Azazel!
You never cared in the past! Person never believes me. Says one thing completely wrong and everyone knows it. Believes it. What?
Saya's growing.
Go fuck yourself.
She's growing. Leave her alone.
Stop growing up. I liked you better before. I am going to then swap back to the telepathically to Astra. Are you going to listen?
Doesn't seem like I have a fucking choice.
No, you don't. I'm going to do this forevermore. Then I will go ahead and start messaging you again.
Which leaves Esmeralda and Aurora just in the tap room.
Aurora is gonna go outside and basically just lean on the wall next to Azazel. I'm supposed to talk sense into you.
Though I don't know if that is possible.
I don't either, but I'm here.
Fair. Well, you're welcome to be here. I mean, I figure this is where we're going to end up at some point.
That's where I was planning on coming, so...
This is a long fucking night.
It is.
Like, it feels like it's taking forever. Like, just... damn.
It does. So, I heard a little bit of what happened with Saya.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of shrugs helplessly, like,
That bitch never believed me before, and now all of a sudden they believe me on something that was so infactual. I said Alstra was fucking me with her eyes, and then I said, no, I'm joking, they're having an affair with each other. I'm sorry, it's more believable that Alstra's fucking me with her eyes than her and Jack got a thing. But the gods above, this is the one time she believes me! I'm saying this loud enough for everyone to hear in the block!
There's times I'm at a loss for words with people here, but I really don't know what sort of sense I'm supposed to talk into you for it.
I'm done. I don't care. I wish she was back to being emotionless. I liked her back then. At least then. I lied. Still didn't make sense then. But I understood it a bit better. Anywho. Done. Gone. Over with. Fucking with your sister is my new favorite pastime. Just so you know. She's going to really hate me tomorrow.
As opposed to this morning.
Yes, and now I'm making a sister joke about you, so be prepared.
Just quirks and eyebrows. Do I want to know?
No, she's saying I turn women off, and I'm like, except your sister. Which, as she walked into that one.
I seem to be the topic of a lot of these. I've noticed.
You know what we should do? Or we should find a room across from their room and have the loudest sex they've ever heard.
I mean, I'm not exactly opposed for the fun.
Hey, I get two things out of this. Wait, hold on. Can I say that on stream? Never mind. I actually can't say this. I want to send it to everybody. Hold on.
So how did we get banned?
Well, you see, someone thought it'd be a good idea to do a sex joke while we're recording live.
No. Like, I threw it in the shit chat. I'm sorry. It's a valid question.
Danica, what was in the food you gave everyone tonight?
It's a valid question. People understand undead physics. That's all I'm saying.
So Aurora's response, well, I'd be more than happy to help you find out.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, fuck it. We may die tomorrow. I do have to finish something first. As much as we're having fun talking about a very pleasurable thing, I also have someone on the other line crying his guts out right now. Very weird, because I've got two different things feeling right now. One's in my head. Very odd to me. It's very weird. Imagine what? Don't imagine this. It's not right.
Well, if you'd like, then, and if you're serious, then I can talk to Danica about an extra room.
Sure, as long as it's one on the opposite side of your sister's. Or right next to it. Actually, right next to it could also be very nice. Find out one of those two. I'm gonna finish this call thing. Damn, this is weird. And I'll be right with you.
I'll be just gonna, like, point towards the door, just nod thumbs up, and, like, leave so she's not, like, continuing talking.
This is... I've never thought in a million years I would be in this situation in D&D, but here I am.
Welcome to my world. Okay. I'm assuming that, Sonder, you are going to be consoling Saya until it is to the point that you're falling asleep.
That's probably the course of action.
Mm-hmm. Admittedly, Austra is going to be able to do a little bit more, because she doesn't have to sleep for as long. But there is going to have to become a point where everyone crashes.
Yes.
Yeah. She's locking herself up, so. Mentally, that is. Sonder would know, he's seen it before.
Just
Okay.
the holding, rocking, it's okay. He's just mean sometimes. Don't take it to heart. It's fine.
She would look at Austra and be like, it's not you. I know it's not you. I don't know why I believed, but I did. And she's just clinging to Sonder. She needs her security blanket.
I have this mental image of, like, Sonder bouncing her like a baby. Like, on his hip,
horrible.
just, like, slightly bouncing her and, like, patting her back. And it's just, like, complete autopilot.
Say is definitely an angsty teenager. That is entirely true.
Okay. Jack, are you passing out at the forge? Or are you making
Yes,
your way
he-
back to the tavern? Okay, passing out at the forge. That's all I needed to know. I am going to need Aurora and Azazel both to roll con checks.
Yep.
And I am going to need Austra to be horrified at what they can hear through the wall. Since
Poor
I'm
Austra.
since I'm assuming you are going with the plan of being obnoxiously loud.
Absolutely. If
Everyone
Aurora-
hear it or just Austra?
Depends on who's sleeping in Austra's room.
and or next to it.
Say's in her room, so.
Oh, good lord.
Aurora, you still fine with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Con save, con check.
Con save for the two of you.
I will
Oh,
use
God.
a lucky point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
If the roll fails.
I'm not proficient with it, so I can't use my other ability.
No, that's fair. In fairness, I would say that for the sake of keeping it stream friendly, the only reason that Azazel lasts any longer is because it does take a little longer than it would if he was living.
That's valid.
But I would say, I'm trying to remember what a 10 is. I think a 10 is like 20 minutes. So you, thankfully, Alstra, only have to deal with it for, like, at the most half an hour with, like, really egregiously loud foreplay. But it's there. And I'm not going to say what they say, but you hear it.
There also may or may not be some telepathic communication during.
Don't! Oh my god! That's so awful!
You really want me to tell my sister the next day? Oh, by the way, while he was banging you, he was chatting to me.
It's called a power move.
You're not the only person that Fucking. Hey, Sutter, what's up?
I hate both right now so much.
Oh my
The
god.
response of just the deadpan silence and like, aren't you procreating right now? Why are you talking to me?
Okay, now I'm happy. I'm happy Saya is not in the loop now. Thank God.
I wish you were. Holy fuck, I love this ability. Oh, shit.
This is why sending should be bad.
This is worse than setting, bro. I have unlimited uses. And you can't turn me off. Sorry. I will consider and or think about that.
Actually, in fairness, that makes a lot of sense. In the thing of, like, again, adding to Azazel's timer is the fact that every now and again he has to stop and be like, give me a second.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, he has to pause to send a message to Jack because it's actually quite important, and then he carries on.
I have another plan. It's way more graphic in a not so good sense, which we'll talk about off stream.
Fair enough.
If chat's curious, reach me out on Instagram.
Well, no, to be fair,
I've got the stats.
what I'm fully planning on doing is having our our wrap-up episode, like the end of the campaign episode, being like a not safe for work stream, and it being tagged as such, so that anyone can talk about anything, and it's like, anything goes, buddies, this is a not safe for work stream.
That is valid. That is.
So, if you have your questions, hold on to it, because someone will answer.
Oh, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Fuck. I've never. This is one of the greatest moments of D&D playing I've ever had. This is such a bullshit thing this class could do, and I wish I abused it more.
But the day comes to an end. You wake up the next morning. Some people more rested than others. Jack, at what point do you come back to the inn?
Well, DM, I am trying to finish this conversation. Shit may happen in the middle of the night.
No, that is completely fair. In that case, then, I will hold on to that question. We'll figure it out in a second. So, in that case...
Does Saya get a long rest, at least?
Yeah, everyone gets a long rest. So feel free to click that long rest button. You're all good.
I can't.
Now
get
that I'm
it,
at-
so the spell
now
I
that-
need to cast.
Now that I'm max HP, Azazel, do not stab me again!
I go into Saya's bed and I stab them
Don't you
again
dare!
and again and
Don't you
again
dare!
with
Don't
a
you
butter
dare!
knife.
Fuck off!
You get shivved.
Get shivved with butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
You will be butter. Oh, rose butter. I mean, what? Sorry.
Beautiful. All right then. I would say then the people that are at the inn, you are met with a very strange sight. As you come out of the... Well, essentially, when you come out of your rooms, normally what you would do is, a bit groggily, just head towards the stairs that lead technically outside, but it's the only way that you can get down to the tap room. Sonda, with your passive, you groggily are rubbing your eyes, you're not sure what's going on, what's happening, what's doing what. And then you have to rub your eyes again to just make sure that you're not seeing things. But there is a whole moment of what the fuck as you see the tap room absolutely bustling with people. The maximum you have ever seen here is maybe 8 to 10 patrons other than you. And today it is full to the rafters.
Oh, okay.
I would say that as other people wake up and have their own, individual moments, you get up, get ready, in whatever mood you feel like you will be, but you see these people.
It's very much a, taken aback, blink, 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 and just kind of, making himself as small as he possibly can. And just kind of, anxiously shuffling by the door. And, it's very obvious that he does not want to go in. But also, he's hungry.
Nope, DM's gone. Hello, everybody. It's me here, your favorite individual that apparently may or may not get his own stream canceled.
You're just a little bit of a dingus. It's okay. We
And
still love you.
whose fault is that, I wonder?
Yours? You listened to Azazel once in
You
your
opened-
life.
You opened your mouth!
Up for multiple times, and I'm doing that quite a lot that night, apparently.
Oh my god!
Are you wanting us to get demonetized?
We're not monetized to begin with!
We could be.
Not with us. It's not this group. No way.
We weren't? I thought we were.
We could, but somebody hasn't put in any information.
So it is your fault. Okay.
When have I ever stated otherwise? Ouster, Read the message.
I am. I'm figuring out what she would say.
Read the message.
I have read it.
Have you?
Yes, many times. I just don't know what the answer will be.
Your answer shall be the following.
Eat shit.
Henry. Oh, they've returned.
Oh,
Yes.
Henry.
I was covering for you in a very perfect, monetized way.
Oh, completely. Not that we were ever monetized.
See, that's what I said.
We could be if you just connected yourself, but no.
What do you mean connected myself?
For off stream. Okay, so I have no idea if that's been long enough for things to happen in the night or not.
I believe I don't think it's happening. That's my goal. If we need to retract, otherwise this conversation's gonna go on for too long.
Fair enough. We can always do recoup rewinds. So
Yep.
the inn is bustling. Danica is serving person after person after person. Every table is full to the brim. There are people sitting on the floor. There is not enough space for everyone. And they're here. What do you do? Jack's not there, so he can't make a decision. What are you doing?
I couldn't press the button. I kept missing it. I have to go find some friends because it is the morning. Right? That's how that works. No.
They will be in the
Next
ground.
night. Yes, I have to go get them, right?
Next night.
Oh, it's the next night? I thought it was that night.
No, they've had their 24 hours, but they can't walk in the sun.
Oh, yeah, I'm just a retard. Don't worry about it. We've all known this. How I've gotten this far in life, I have no idea.
Through sheer luck and spite.
The spite is real.
Dude, read the message.
Dude, can you tell that I'm typing?
I can't see it now.
The vibe tonight is just like it feels like a yo mama away from a riot.
Yes.
Your mom.
Oh my god.
Everybody
seriously?
is this close to fucking killing each other, except for, like, 2 people.
I'm having a great time.
This is Azazel. This is Azazel setting the party up and getting their motivation high so that when we storm the castle, we picture our worst enemy and kill each other.
Well, hold on. You mean kill Strahd?
Yeah, obviously.
And then each
You
other.
said each other.
Azazel first, then Strahd, and then everyone else.
I like that plan.
That sounds like the correct order. We'll do that. Alright then. Because none of you have made a move to go downstairs, as far as I'm aware, and you're just kind of standing on this balcony looking awkward, the villagers downstairs begin to notice you stood on this raised balcony above them. There's
Yeah.
glasses raised in salute. There are other people, like, kind of cupping their hands over their eyes to, like, look at you through the window glare. You see the burgomaster and his wife, Anna. They're in... It's not necessarily combat gear, but it is heavy, padded furs that are realistically more for, like, living in the mountains. But you guess that they'd give the equivalency of, like a padded hide armor?
Seeing everybody look at them, Sonder absolutely panics. and is just like very awkward smile, like goes down the stairs and just like waves at everybody and is just like very softly like, good morning, it's lovely to see you. Oh, hello, it's nice to see you again. Ha 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 ha. Danica, help. Oh my god, there's so many people.
Danica's looking at you, being like, me help you? You help me! And she's like walking around with trays. It's the first time that you've ever been there, like you've seen her fully laden.
Yeah, Saunders like, give me something to do, please, and I'll fucking do it. Oh my god, please, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, she just kind of hands you a tray, points you towards a table, and is like, go get him.
Just salute, aye, Captain, and just dishes out drinks, dishes out plates, and just very softly, good morning, it's wonderful to see you. So glad that you're here. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Let me know if you need anything.
Gotta love
He
the
fucking,
customer
like,
service
jumps
voice.
behind the counter and just is like, give me shit to do, please.
It's one of the few times that you've also seen her two sons essentially being put to work. They normally are allowed to just fully roam and play as they see fit, but today they are not allowed. And they also have, like, little cups, little trays. They're going about people, handing out, like, the equivalency of, like, bar snacks. It is a packed room. What is everyone else doing? We have Sonda coming down to meet the masses. Is everyone else just staying up on the balcony, coming down to meet people?
I'll say my pleasant good mornings, but if Jack's not back, I'm wanting to start heading over towards the forge.
Just after that conversation I've had with Azazel.
That was during the night, but yes.
I know, that's why I've got to backtrack a little bit. Altra sits and contemplates for a while, and then she hears what's happening in the room opposite hers. And at that point, she would ask Saya for directions to the forge, and would go there herself.
Okay, backtracking into the night.
Yeah, Saya would tell her where to go.
Thanks. I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'm sorry about them two. And I leave quietly.
Okay. In that case, Jack, you are disturbed from your slumber, as at this point you will have had to pass out. By someone putting a hand on your shoulder. For you to even get in Alstra, because the whole entire establishment would have been locked up for the night, you essentially woke up the blacksmith, told him that you were here to collect your friend. He's let you in through a side door, and is now kind of hovering in the corner just to make sure that you are actually a friend, and he's not just let in a stranger.
Yep, Barry would gently just like shake Jack's shoulder. Jack?
Jack would have pretty much set up on the ground of the forge. Tools put back away. You see Rapier on one of the workbenches, ready to go. Jack's face is puffy red. He was not sleeping well. Yes, right. Is it morning already?
No. And we'll look to the blacksmith like, thank you, but I need to have a private conversation with him.
At that point, the blacksmith will look to you, Jack, because while you've been having a private conversation in your head with Azazel, the blacksmith has been there for the entirety of your breakdown. And you don't really blame him for not wanting to leave you alone.
I've got him.
It's fine. She's a friend.
Will slowly nod. Begins to tentatively head back upstairs.
I make sure. I guess it would be a perception check, but I want to like make sure that he is not within earshot anymore.
Yeah, that would be a perception check.
$22.
You would hear him head upstairs, and there is a click of a door. So, wherever he is gone, there is at least a doorway between you.
And where Alstra was once all smiles and like really calm and was nice, as soon as she hears that door clicks, her face snaps back to you, and it is angry.
Jack's looking back to you, fully accepting that. Like, he does not even look happy with himself right now.
I don't mind being asked to do things. I really don't. I don't have a problem with that, but what I do have a problem is you didn't ask yourself. You had Azazel do it.
That's fair. I wouldn't have been able to.
Softens again, but it's the thing of like, I'm no longer angry, I'm just disappointed kind of face. I'd be lying if I didn't say the thought had crossed my mind too. I want to keep somebody safe too. But I also know that spell and me casting it would ruin everything. I just got my sister back. If it's something you really want me to do, you need to look me in the eyes and ask.
He's gonna turn his head away.
Talk to me.
There's nothing to say anymore. Time
You
is
said
up.
you called it off.
Yes. I did.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that wasn't his decision, but it was yours. I can only cast that kind of spell once.
That's what I figured. And we're gonna need it tomorrow.
But that's the thing. I can prepare it. I could. And then if you wanted me to, you could tell me. And I'll try my best, but the thing is with that, that's my most powerful spell.
Well, the odds are... Well, I don't know for sure. assume some of his wives are potentially not from this plane.
DM, would I know anything about that?
Oh, you have no clue.
Can't
The only one that you would know for certain is that Marishka is from here, because she was of the Druids.
Mhm.
That is the only one that you're like, I can give you 100% on that. The other two, you've got no clue.
I don't know about two of them, but one of them is definitely from here, and that's a bit too much of a gamble.
Yeah, we can go for Hail Mary then. And go for the big man himself. We know he's not from here.
But is that actually solving a problem or just moving it elsewhere?
Solve our problem here. Without him having his setup and all that jazz, ideally whatever plane he goes to is going to be bright as hell. Not solving the issue, no. But it's solving the immediate issue.
He still has to deal with his wives and his lackeys.
Easier to do without him. Bought him once before, and trust me, I don't want to be doing that again.
I don't want anybody else to be in that castle like I was. Do we have to do this tomorrow? To find out about things, about people.
We already told everyone tomorrow. We plan
So
for
we're-
the Zazel for this to happen tomorrow.
The water barrels. You were trying to get them changed into holy water?
If the priest could.
There might be something I could do with that.
Don't mind. I'm gonna try to see if I can get back to sleep.
Yeah, just... You sure you don't want me to prepare it?
I want to prepare. If we can get Strahd out of here, that'd be fantastic.
Okay. I
Unless
only
you
get
have
one
something
shot at
better.
it.
So you think you have something better than that? I don't know what you got up your sleeves.
The only other thing I can think of is a spell that, if anybody was to go down, they would get back up again. It requires my concentration. Lasts for 10 minutes.
Think I'll be able to keep concentrating on it.
Can certainly try.
The one. Sound good.
Then tell me in the morning what the code word is for each of them. I'll prepare them both. But I can only cast one.
There. Alrighty.
You're really gonna sleep on the forge? You're not gonna go back to the inn?
I'm gonna sleep here.
Do you mind if I trance here?
That's fine.
Thanks.
You still can't escape your mind. I'm kidding.
So you'll go to
My
bed.
threat still stands.
Which threat?
You
He's made a lot of them.
telling my you really want me telling my sister you were talking to me while what you were doing to her?
That. Fucking bring it. I'm not saying anything else on stream. I'm tired, and that's worse than me being drunk. I'm muting myself.
Okay.
I will use my last channel divinity to harness divine power to get a spell slot back, to send a message to Saya. It's being like, I can't come back with that noise. I'm trancing elsewhere. Have a good night.
Message received.
Okay. Jumping back to the present. I'll say that there's been enough time that Jack and Alstra, you make your way back from the forge with whatever equipment you had or were preparing. And you walk in on the same scene. Danica rushed off her feet, the children serving drinks, Sonder has put himself behind the bar. The others are slowly making their way down.
It's awfully quiet.
Hmm? It's because I'm looking at my players to be like, what are you doing? The room is yours.
It is very, very, very quiet.
Fuck's sake, I've been talking and didn't realise I was muted in Discord.
The stream heard you, but we're like, it's quiet. You're like, no, it's fucking not.
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
quiet.
I'm fully there sassing you guys, being like, yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for my players to do something. Alright, so.
Well, after retcon, well, I guess no. I guess I would be still going after because neither of them would be back. So after the morning, after sweet nothings and all that, I'll go looking for Jack because I have no idea that Alistair left.
Very fair. So I would say that just because of waking up and timings and whatnot, you would actually bump into each other like halfway to each other. So Jack and Alistair woke up, picked up all their stuff from the forge, got themselves prepared. We're heading back to the inn anyway to have a talk with everyone, and you happen on them as you're doing it.
Go. Wait, was that joke real? Oh, you guys a thing?
What joke?
It's a great joke. It's the only one that Saya actually believed.
Azila said something mean and basically implied that I had a thing for you. Which, nice guy, not my type. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to think right now. Why are you out here?
You weren't here, and after last night, checking in on you.
You see a small smile grow on Jack's
Don't
face.
you dare.
Come on.
Don't you fucking dare.
Thank you.
Don't. I told you
You're
not
leaving
to.
it at a thank
I
you, okay?
told you not to. Are we doing this today? We're doing it tomorrow? What's the plan, Captain or Captain?
The game plan that we decided was today.
Not that anyone ever listens to me, so I just assumed we were doing it whenever you wanted to do it.
You said today, we were doing it today.
I wanted to do it today, but you know, nights change.
You want to do it another day?
No, we could do it today. Are you comfortable with it doing it today?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
You sure today's a good day to die?
There's no good day to die.
Every day's a good day to die. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright then. Captain, oh Captain. You make the call.
Gather us forces and... Are your people ready?
No. That's why I conveniently remembered all of a sudden with you reminding me that. No, they're not. I also need another day, because apparently I fucked that up. I need to go tonight. That's why I was asking. Totally remembered that.
So we need to
I'm
go
not
tonight,
you
not
are.
today, or do we
We
need
could
to
do
go
it-
tomorrow?
We can do it tonight, or we can do it tomorrow. It's up to you. My friends can't walk in the daylight. Actually, no. We could do it during the day. I just need blankets. I discussed that with God earlier, and that was valuable. That's why I was going to go this morning. That's where I'm supposed to be right now. I just forgot blankets. I need 2 hours? God? Is that accurate?
Well, you also need blankets.
I need blank. I was just going to steal them from the tavern. We're not like we're going to... We'll pay it back anyways, or we're dead.
You go get what you need to get done, and when you get back, we'll head out. Alright?
Absolutely. Danica! Wait, hold on. I left half the way. I will say that again when I get closer.
I love that you said I discussed it with God and everything's okay.
Yeah, that's. I'm like, I knew I was supposed to go there in the morning, but I'm like, what am I missing? Oh, blankets.
Alright then. So, the journey, because Danica is there like, sure, I can get you blankets. The journey
I need.
from
yes.
here to Kresk, because that's where you gotta go, is gonna be a good couple of hours.
That's. I will steal a horse.
You can just
Still
use
gonna
Aurora's
be-
horse.
We have a. I will steal our party's horse.
Sure, even with the horse, it's going to still take a couple of hours.
That's fine. It will still expedite the first half.
No, that is very true, because it would have been 2-3 hours on foot. So, on a horse, that then becomes an hour and a half.
Sexy.
Okay, so time skipping a little bit. Actually, no. We'll say that it's, with all shenanigans and getting everything prepped and ready, 4 hours later, so it's now midday, Azazel walks back into town.
Hold on. You would say that very ominously. I would like to point out that I'm going to make it very clear to my new compadres to keep the blankets over them and to walk as normal as possible and to not grunt or make noise if possible. They don't need to make any, noise.
You say that as one opens its wolf-like muzzle and begins to pant like a dog.
I told you not to. Bad, Nigel. Nigel, you were my favorite, but you went down to set number 2 next to Bruce.
I'm sorry. I don't know if Chad is doing the same thing, but all I'm picturing is just this group with blankets walking over them. And his Azazel leading the pack. And oh my god, this looks ridiculous.
Yeah?
Yes.
So for the visual of everyone, because the group is there like, oh, Azazel's back, like we can hear him like yelling at someone, you walk outside to see what essentially looks like it is still Azazel. He is walking in front of a group of 9 individuals, and I'm going to say individuals because they are completely covered head to toe in these thick woolen blankets. And I'm talking full, like, they look like they're wearing diving bells. They are covered head to toe. You cannot see any aspect of them. Although I will say with passive perceptions, Sonder, you do hear one of them trying to subtly pant.
Definitely sets a couple alarm bells off, and he's definitely moving a bit closer, so he's more in front of the group than anything else.
I just look at Sonder and I just put a finger up to my lips and be like, shh.
In fairness, the time that Azazel has taken away and given you to midday has meant that the guards that the Burgomaster promised you are now also there at the inn. So the guards that he promised, the 12 of them, are there with you. The Burgomaster of Kresk has filled you in on the fact that while none of their men are, like, fighters, because they live in Kresk, all of them have at least some, like, polearm mastery, so they're able to use glaives, halberds, like, that kind of stuff. And now you have Azazel.
Off to fight the vampire, the wonderful vampire of Strahd. Sorry. I was trying to come up with a tune for us to fight you, but apparently it didn't work out. Are we ready?
Will ever be.
You sound super excited.
Oh, do you want me to be more excited?
I want you jumping up and down with joy.
If we make it back to, the inn.
Oh, fuck me.
I'll do whatever you want from me.
That sounded... You, after last night, you don't want to offer that.
He's just gonna look with a raised eyebrow.
Alright, let's head off, shall we? Because apparently we're not doing this tomorrow.
Before we do shuffle out, Sonder would give everybody a good hug. Like, just very tight hugs of, do your best, we're gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fine, we're fine. Unless somebody doesn't want a hug. He's leaving Azazel's friends out of it, for obvious reasons, but he's definitely hugging the entire group, including Esmeralda. She also gets a hug.
There's definitely this initial stiffness from Esmeralda. She was not expecting a hug. But she spent enough time around you as a group now to be there like, ah yes, Sonder the hugger. And she does hug you back, and it is genuine. There's just a bit of a stiffness to it of like, I'm a little awkward with this level of affection, but you know what? Pat you on the back, buddy.
Sonder just gives her a grateful smile and like squeezes her shoulder and is just like, we're going to do good today.
We're all gonna die.
No, we're not.
I will say that in that little, with Sonder hugging everyone, Saya's gonna look at Sonder, and she's just gonna hug him and go, thank you for being there for me. You are really good to me, and I haven't had something like that in a really long time. And I hope that even if I don't, hopefully nothing bad happens, but I definitely want you to survive. Because the world needs a Sonder.
He just gives Saya this very big hug that where he kind of like lifts her up off the ground and gives her a little bit of a spin. Sets her back down.
No.
Of course, I'm going to help you. You're part of my family. So, of course, whatever you need, I'm going to do my best. And we're all going to be okay. We're going to do this together. And we need to protect each other and look out for each other. We might get hurt. Things might not go to plan. But everything will turn out fine. And he kind of just gives her a big smile.
She'll give him a small smile back, and then she'll turn and look at Aurora. And she'll go over to her and be like, I just want you to know, I've thought about it. I want to go with you to the temple when this is over. And that I think you're one of my closest friends. She'll look over at Azazel and sigh. I don't like him. I'll never like him. But I want you to know that as long as you're happy, I'm happy too. That I and
You're welcome.
and that I approve of you being with Azazel. But if he hurts you in any way,
Get in line. I already called dibs.
I'll turn him into a vampire a second time.
Thank you. Well, I can assure you that they'll love you at the spa, and I'll be happy to introduce you to everybody that Austra and I grew up with. I'm glad to have met you, Saya.
Me too. She's like on the verge of tears, so she suddenly is hugging Aurora tightly.
She hugs back.
All right. Your little army assembles. You march out of the gates of Vallaki, heading eastward, following the mountain passes, serpentining up out of the valley, past the windmill with the hags, where you make it to that T-junction. Heading straight forward leads you to Ravenloft. Heading down sends you to Madame Ava and the Vistani encampment. That carriage is still there. The doors open, inviting you inside. But I'm assuming you just walk past it.
Fuck no, I'm not getting in that carriage.
In that case, you all watch with a little bit of disbelief, equal mixed with horror, as the door in the carriage is shut and the horses begin to walk alongside you. If anything, a little bit in front, almost as if leading a procession. The walk to Ravenloft is at the very least another hour. Walking along a winding path that slowly but surely leads further up and out of the valley. Until you finally get to the gates of Ravenloft. They're towering above you all. It's winding through a forest and craggy mountain path. The carriage comes to a stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears past any of your sight. A lowered drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open doors. No, Amira is not waiting for you at this drawbridge because no one sent Amira a message saying that we were going to go on this day. No one thought to message Amira. You can retcon it to say that you did. But that means that someone is either going to the Vistani camp or someone is going to send her a message.
If nobody can, I have a spell. Where I can send her a message through a bird.
Because if I remember correctly, while you were there, like, yes, Amira, we want you to be there when we make the final stand, no one looked at her and said, we are planning on doing it on this day. She had already left by that point.
Do you not think, though, like, Amira would be asking Madame Ava to keep tabs on them?
And Madame Ava would look at you and be like, that's not in my powers.
You read the cards.
I'll just send her.
She
I
doesn't.
will literally
She can read
summon
the cards.
her.
That doesn't mean she can track. She doesn't have a tracking beacon on them.
No, but if she's like, oh, it's this
Ray,
way, she'll be like, cool, I'll
no one talked to Amira. So you now have the chance, I'm giving you as the DM, if you want to bring in Amira, someone needs to message her.
I'll send her a raven. With a note.
And when did you send that note, Sonda?
I would say probably the night before we head out.
Okay, so because you sent it the night before you went out, Amira is waiting for you.
Immediate reunion, big hug. Definitely smothers her in hugs and kisses. Very glad you're here. I missed you.
She would have been waiting for you at the crossroads that I described earlier, where you initially met with that black carriage. She was there leaning against her axe, essentially using it as a prop post. But as soon as she sees you, big smiles, hugs, says hello to everyone. There's definitely a moment of awkwardness around the Burgomaster from Kresk, but she still thanks him and says hello. There's definitely a shifty-eyed look at the 9 bell jars standing behind Azazel. But she just kind of nods with a look to Sonda being like, you will explain those to me later.
Just gives her a very nervous smile and a thumbs up and a, I'll tell you along the way.
But now, you are all stood in front of a drawbridge. And I think that is actually a very good place to end it there. Next week, it's the castle. It's Ravenloft. It's Strahd in all of his glory. And I need to make a load of maps. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us today. Oh, it's been glorious. It's been roleplay. It's been a great bit of character development. I'm so looking forward to seeing what happens. At all. Beautiful. We are 20 Sides of Failure. You can catch us every Friday, 7 p.m. EST. Or, if you're not able to watch us live, we post these VODs to our YouTube channel of the same name the week after. A thank you to my players. Thank you to the chat. I'm aware I've not been 100% coughing off to the side as much as possible, but hopefully we will be ready and back to full health next week. Thank you, and good night.
We'll see you at Ravenloft.
Good
It's
night.
time for a takedown! Bye!
You don't want to know.